The Tesla Cybertruck may get a little brother, according to this article from InsideEVs. The big Cybertruck isn't doing so great. Tesla is considering making a smaller one, engineering boss Lars Moravy said recently. But did he? Before we go on, let's take a quick listen to exactly what Lars Moravy said at the recent Tesla Takeover event.
Do you see a need for a smaller or more globally a scalable version to serve broader and more urban or international segments of the pickup market?
I mean, we always talked about making a smaller pickup. I think in the future, as more and more, robotaxi comes into the world, like we look at those options and we think about, okay, that kind of service is useful not just for people but also for goods. And so we've definitely been churning in the design studio about what we might do to serve that need, for sure.
Did that sound to you like Tesla were going to make a smaller Cybertruck, or even a Cybershort as I hoped they would someday? It certainly didn't sound like that to me, but it did seem obvious what Lars was alluding to here. Did you spot it? More on that in a minute. Back to what InsideEVs thinks it heard. Tesla is eyeing a smaller, more utilitarian electric pickup to fill the empty mid-size EV truck void. Ford, Ram and Kia are already working on electric vehicles for the mid-size segment. Pricing, and specifically affordability, will be vital for the baby Cybertruck's success in a post-EV federal tax credit United States. No, what will be vital, tax credit or not, is whether these vehicle manufacturers can offer self-driving vehicles, but only Tesla has solved that. All these points then taken from the assumption that Tesla are going to build a mid-sized EV truck based on what Lars Moravy said. In fact, let me spit it out now. The chances of Tesla designing and building and producing a medium-sized electric truck as a consumer-driven vehicle is slim to none, in my humble opinion. Tesla's all-in pivot from mainly being just EV manufacturers to AI, autonomous cars, robotaxis and Optimus is the direction the company are heading in. The vehicle I think Lars is talking about is clearly a fully autonomous one, a truck, a delivery van, a motorhome even, but most certainly vehicles that are no longer meat-driven. Like the Robovan, which was also revealed at the Cybercab event. Tesla knows that the future of transportation is autonomous, and with all sights set on the Cybercab, or just as importantly, the manufacturing process of the Cybercab, i.e. they will be produced at rapid scale and literally running off the production lines at a fraction of the production cost of any other vehicle, this is Tesla's manufacturing goal, building the machine that builds the machine. Add into that not only Optimus robots working along Cybercab production lines, but also Optimus robots being produced at scale, millions per year is the targeted goal by 2030. All that said, to labour the point, why on earth would Tesla look backwards to producing a new vehicle for human operation? That would be crazy. Now, the Model Y having multiple configurations is a totally different thing. We've now seen the extended wheelbase 6-seater version. We're about to see the more affordable versions of the Model Y. All Tesla vehicles produced today for human operation will no doubt continue to evolve. All, of course, fully autonomous ready. But as I've said in the past, I think the final car that Tesla will launch with the steering wheel will be the Tesla Roadster. I guess the Tesla Roadster 3.0, with the SpaceX package of cold air gas thrusters, allowing it to go 0 to 60 in less than a second and hover for a little party trick. Could you think of a better vehicle for Tesla to go out with a bang with than that? Before inevitably only producing autonomous vehicles that can't be human driven. Let me hear your thoughts about all that below, and I'd love it if you would like and subscribe on this video too. It really helps the YouTube algorithms. Thank you. But back to reality today, and I do want to talk about the current Cybertruck, as this article goes on to say. The Tesla Cybertruck got off to a flying sales start when it was launched in 2023. However, after the initial backlog of orders was fulfilled, new orders just didn't come in at the rate Tesla expected. It wanted to shift around 250,000 units a year, and this year sales have seemingly fallen off a cliff, and it's only expected to sell around 20,000. This is speculative, but most likely accurate. It was America's top-selling pickup truck in 2024, but the Ford F-150 has since regained the top spot. No, it wasn't. It was the top-selling electric pickup truck, not the all segment of pickup trucks. There are several factors that have affected its sales, but the main one is its price. Before it came to market, Elon Musk said the cheapest version of the Cybertruck would cost $40,000. But as its launch drew nearer, he started backtracking on the initial claim. It's worth noting though that the $40,000 price from November 2019, adjusted for inflation, is approximately $48,838 in today's money, not a million miles away from the cheapest version you can order today at $62,500, including the soon-to-be disappearing $7,500 federal tax credit. I believe the Tesla Cybertruck's lower than expected sales come down to two things. First, it's a pure reflection of Elon Musk's ambitious vision with its radical design and bold promises. Perhaps it's just too ahead of its time for most people. Second, the intense criticism from Tesla detractors, driven by mainstream media portraying Musk as a villain, has likely turned off potential buyers purely for fear of lunatic confrontation. This combination of the truck's higher than expected price and the negative narrative around Elon seems to be the main reason sales haven't met expectation. But again, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. The Cybertruck does seem to take trucking to an entirely new level. While the truck has the performance, the capabilities, the ruggedness, the off-road capabilities, the secure bed, and the tech involved as well, the fact that it can fully self-drive itself as well. There's nothing like it. It is quite a surprise that it's not been flying off the shelves even at this price. I mean, remember when early reviews started coming in, such as this one from Jason Camissa of Haggerty? He wanted to hate it, but had no choice as an engineer to give it respect for its capabilities, and in the end he loved it. Sandy Munro, a renowned automotive manufacturing expert, has praised the Tesla Cybertruck's engineering as revolutionary, calling it the most exciting vehicle he's seen in his 75-year career. The Cybertruck is a revolutionary vehicle, yet it has been unfairly punished by a combination of its annoyingly high price, polarised design and a hostile narrative driven by Tesla critics and mainstream media, portraying Musk as a big bad billionaire villain which has dampened consumer enthusiasm and hindered sales, despite its innovative promise. But do you really think a medium-sized, less polarised design Tesla truck would do any better? Maybe. Maybe not. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Back to the article, but the mid-size electric segment is still anybody's game. There aren't any, and so Tesla is considering making one with a much more utilitarian focus than the flashy full-size Cybertruck. The speculation continues. Business Insider points to statements from Tesla engineering boss Lars Moravy, who recently spoke to fans during a Tesla investors event. When asked about the prospect of a truck to slot under the Cybertruck, he said, "We always talked about making a smaller pickup. I think in the future, as more and more of the robotaxi comes into the world, we look at those options and we think about, okay, that kind of service is useful not just for people, but also for goods." Perhaps not the most concise sentence, but Moravy added, "We've definitely been churning in the design studio about what we might do to serve that need for sure." It's a big leap, though, from "we always talked about making a smaller pickup" to "Tesla are now making a smaller pickup." There would be room to add customers, potentially anyway. Today, the least you can pay for a Cybertruck is $69,990 or $62,490 if you include the soon-to-be-gone federal tax credit, which gets you behind the wheel of a dual-motor long-range model with a 354-mile EPA range, 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds, and a towing capacity of 7,500 pounds. But that makes it big and expensive, and if you factor in Tesla's image problem, it's not hard to see why buyers are looking the other way. Ford offers the much more reasonably priced F-150 Lightning, which starts at $51,975 and doesn't look like an oversized sci-fi doorstop. That's a fair assessment. It does look like a doorstop, doesn't it? I mean, I made this the day after its reveal. For a bit more, buyers can also get the rather excellent Rivian R1T, which was good before, but the Generation 2 model is considerably better in every metric. Now, I've only ever sat in a Rivian. I wasn't massively impressed with the interior, personally. Seems right on the outside, like that little tunnel thing through it, and I suppose the Generation 2 is going to be even better. But when compared to the Cybertruck, the Rivian R1T looks like a toy. So the opening does exist for Tesla, which is struggling with its limited lineup of EVs anyway. You mean the best-selling car in the world for 2 years years in a row. Moravy stopped short of saying a smaller truck is on its way, but Tesla has been considering making one for years. In November 2019, Elon Musk tweeted that long term, it probably makes sense to build a smaller Cybertruck too. A lot has changed in 6 years, including that very important pivot all into autonomy and robots. A smaller truck might well have been on the cards if Tesla stayed static with their ambitions. Thankfully, they have not. There was also an official Tesla artwork hanging above the Cybertruck while it was on display at the Peterson Automotive Museum. It showed a smaller two-door single-cab version of the Cybertruck, which appeared to be an early design sketch. There's no evidence this was anything other than an early Cybertruck concept, nothing to do with a smaller one, in my opinion. Even if a smaller Tesla truck is in the works, it's likely still a few years away. By the time it arrives, the mid-size electric pickup segment will already be populated. Kia is working on one which will reach the market soon, promising best-in-class interior and cargo space, a robust towing system, off-road capabilities and advanced infotainment and safety features. Blah blah blah. The article goes on about Ford's, General Motors, Slate and many other upcoming electric trucks that might well be more affordable, probably not profitable, mind you, but without autonomy, these vehicles will be dead in the water before production begins. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you, Patrons. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.